What's happening, everyone? Welcome back. We're here today focusing on a bit of mobility today, and specifically for maybe a post squat kind of routine you can hit. And I'll give you a couple here that you can do either still in the gym. Got a couple of variations with the band that we can utilize for stretching out specifically that quad, the long hip flexor, and the short hip flexor as well. Or even some ones you do at home, then all you really need is your couch. Okay, guys, here we go. So to start with here, I'll do this one first. You can utilize even on the wall at your house here, or even using your couch as well. We don't have a couch in here right now, so use the wall. Just got this pad down for my knee, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to be stretching, ideally, that quad, the long hip flexor in here, and you might be able to get it up here as well. But you're going to feel most of that attention almost right in the center of the quad here. So the first thing I'll do is I'll plant my foot up onto the wall or the couch. Throw that knee down. And I'm going to bring that opposite foot in front of me. And I'm just going to sit and get nice and tall here. Now, your objective here, keep that belly tight. I want you to try to squeeze the butt and try to punch those hips forward without overextending that low back, okay? Remember, lift in good positions, we got to stretch in good positions as well. So if you can't handle that position, if we can't stay nice and organized and tight here and tall, if it's kind of forcing us out, if it's too much, either A, bring that knee out a little more so you got more room for this quad here to move, or you can plant those hands down here and just relieve a little bit of tension, a little bit of pressure off that quad there, okay? There's the first one you can do at home. And I'll do another one here with the band. Same thing, but if you can utilize it, it might help out a little bit more, okay? Check it out. Okay, we're back at it. We're going to do the exact same stretch here, a little bit different. We're going to add in a little bit of banded resistance on this one. We're going to throw the band around the top of the hip flexor and get the leg in there completely. And what this is going to do is just going to keep your pelvis in line and push that pelvis a little bit more forward so we can open up a little bit more, okay? So I got my band in here, got my leg banded in nice and high up on that hip flexor. Same thing, I'll start. I'm going to throw that foot up on the bench. And I'll throw that knee down there. And in this position, the same thing we just did on the wall, we're just adding a little bit of banded tension on this one, but the same rules apply. Tight stomach, see if you can squeeze that butt and push forward. And again, if that's too much, move that knee a little bit more away from the bench itself, or you can move that foot forward a little bit and plant those hands just to be able to get a little bit of stretch out of there. But spend a few minutes here on each leg, relax, feel that stretch throughout the leg, and the closer you push your butt towards that heel or move your knee back, the more you'll be able to feel it in there. Okay, there's the first one. All right, and the second one we're gonna do here is gonna focus more so on the glutes here. Again, a good one to do once we're done squatting, or if you have a lot of tension in your glutes from doing a big leg day, or if your low back is really, really tight, if you've had some back issues previously, this one's gonna do wonders for you. A couple weeks ago, we did a video on the one called the banded pigeon. This one is going to be similar, but the elevated pigeon, okay? So from here, you can use a bench, you can use your couch at home, anything elevated in this position we can use, but in this one I just stress, try to relax and breathe as much as you can. So here we go. Throw my foot, get on top of this bench, drop that knee, and then from here, ideally, depending on how high it is, let's see if I can drop that opposite knee on the ground, and then in this position, I just want to breathe. Relax. Put a bit of tension on that knee. I can drop forward. I can move around a little bit, side to side. Lean back a little bit. And if we're not able to get that knee on the ground, if it's too high or if it's still really, really tight in there, that's okay. Plant those hands on the bench or couch, whatever you guys are using, and bring that knee off the ground a little bit until you can slowly start working your way down, okay? So a couple beautiful mobility drills there that you can do both at the gym once you're done your workout, whether it's just for overall recovering from a big squat day, or just trying to keep those muscles healthy, keep them moving, keep them loose and not tighten up too much. Or some good ones you can do at home while you're watching TV. Half the time you're just laying on the couch doing nothing, watching Netflix, whatever you're doing. You might as well get some mobility in while you're there. If you don't have a foam roller yet, invest in one of those bad boys. Have it right beside your couch. Roll out every night, do a little bit of stretching, right? If you guys have any requests, anything else you want to see, throw a comment, email us, whatever. But thanks again for watching, guys. Have a good one.